This is Monica Ward, and I'm here with David Ward, and we're here to do our summary of the 21-day Ultimate Reset Cleanse. Dave, would you like to tell them?
Yeah, it's been a few days since we finished. Today is Sunday, May 13th, so it's Mother's Day today. Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
We finished on Wednesday, which was also May 9th, which was also Monica's 40th birthday, so happy birthday as well.
Thank you.
So we've had a couple of days to sort of digest everything, I guess, and give some thought to what the cleanse is all about, what we're doing next, and all that stuff. So I think it's good that we've waited a couple days to give you guys an idea. So I guess just really quickly, my thoughts on the cleanse. Nothing's really changed since the last video I shot. I'm a huge fan of it. Definitely will not be the last time that I do this. Probably do it again sometimes between summer and Thanksgiving. I just think it's a great program. I learned a ton of stuff. Tonight I'm making one of the meals from the Reset, which if I'm making it, it's easy to make. So I'm really excited. I feel super good. And I'll get your thoughts and then talk about what I'm doing now for exercise. So go ahead.
Okay. My overall impression of the Ultimate Reset is it's a game changer for your mind and your body. I feel like a million times better. We went to church today, and this morning my mother-in-law asked me if I'd lost like 25 pounds. I didn't know whether I was supposed to be insulted but I'll take that I'm looking better and I'm looking healthier, and that what I'm feeling on the inside is reflecting on the outside. Thank you, Dave, for treating me to a reset meal tonight. Definitely all of the meals, not only were they surprisingly delicious, but it was really the process of slowing your life down, taking the time to thoughtfully prepare healthy whole food each and every meal. What I really realized was it isn't such a challenge. I think that I make it out to be this big thing in my head, and then when I actually committed to walking through a 21-day process, I found that it wasn't that big of a deal, and that it had huge rewards, and our kids were so involved in the process. They're just kind of nosy as it is, but they just wanted to know, like, if that was on the Reset and why that, why this. They were so super curious, which I think is phenomenal for role modeling. I did have the opportunity to have my blood work done before the Reset and the day after the Reset, so I promised to do a follow-up video on the actual numbers when I get them from the Beachbody doctor, because I am so excited to see what those numbers were. And I think that, like Dave was saying, heading into the next challenge, I am going to splurge a little more on myself, not with food, but with assessment tools like body fat, actually going and getting my body fat done, not just pinching it and trying to figure it out on my own. I'm not a professional. I don't know how to measure body fat accurately. I might as well go and pony up a little cash to get some tools that are going to motivate me through the process, and to really get some exciting statistics to be able to report. And I know Dave was going to talk about what's next on his fitness journey. I'm back to the P90X fitness formula. We just went through certification right before we went on the Reset, and it just brought me back to basics. It was our first extreme fitness program in Beachbody, and I felt like I wanted to go through one round with so much more clarity. And it's funny, watch what you ask for, because the Ultimate Reset really set me up for that kind of awareness and clarity, and also then having the knowledge of actually passing and going through P90X certification is yet another level of knowledge that I have leading me and guiding me through the process of P90X. So we have an incredible P90X group, and if you want to come jump in and join us, just, you know, friend request me on Facebook. Coach Monica Ward is so facebook.com/Coach Monica Ward, and let me know that you want to be part of the P90X group, and I'm happy to have you join in with all my other customers.
Yeah, and I'm doing P90X as well. And I think, you know, what's cool about it, and I just got back from doing legs and back today. Monica and I are on a little bit different schedule because I do other stuff too. And that's what I love about P90X. Such a simple formula. There's a lot of science behind it, but it's not a terribly technical program. I was thinking about this walking home from the gym. P90X2 is a great program, but it's really it's much more technical than P90X. P90X is just kind of simple, hard work. You know, do these strength training exercises for 3 weeks and then change after you take a recovery week and do them 3, you know, different strength training exercises. So I'm doing that, I'm surfing. I've been having really a great time since, I guess, Thursday. We did shoulders and arms on Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then went surfing Friday. I went in the morning. I went again in the evening. Yesterday, I went surfing in the morning. I went again in the evening. And I woke up today and I was super, super sore and had really felt like I definitely thrashed my body pretty hard over the last couple days. I was even thinking about taking today off. But, you know, by about 4 o'clock, I just felt like I was raring to go again, and I really wanted to go do the workout. So I went down to the little gym we have in our complex here and just cranked out legs and back. And it was great, and ab ripper X, and it was great. And, you know, just walking back thinking, this is such an easy schedule. It's something I can fit into my life so easily. Whereas some of the other programs, and especially a lot of the hybrid programs that either I've put together, other people have put together, they're super technical. And they're, you know, when you miss a day, your whole thing gets kind of thrown off. And this is just pretty simple. I'm gonna ride my bike, I'm gonna surf, and I'm gonna do P90X. And I'm pretty excited about that. Mm-hmm. So, anything else to add? Thoughts for the resetters?
Yeah, I think that if the time, although we slowed down and we took each meal at a time, the 21 days really flew by, looking back at it. And if you're looking for something to help reduce sugar cravings, help give you like incredible mental clarity, increase your energy, put you to bed like a baby, and
restore your tolerance to caffeine.
Yeah, just have incredible night's sleep, and you want to see the biggest results in the shortest amount of time, I highly recommend committing to the Ultimate Reset, and also contacting us if you need to work with Coach. We are now graduates of the Ultimate Reset. We have great understanding of the process, and we will be running a group of Ultimate Resetters every single month. So it's never too late for you to jump in with the next group that's going through. We can always get you placed into a group. I cannot tell you how valuable the support was. And like I said on a previous video, I even challenge you to get your reset group established. Like Dave and I went through it together. I had 5 girlfriends going through the reset with me, and my 60-plus-year-old mom who had phenomenal results. So, and now her friends want to do the reset. So I highly recommend that you even challenge yourself to put together your own reset group. It doesn't have to be a group of 5. It can be whatever number it turns out for you.
Yeah, the email address is on the screen. It's info@thefitclubnetwork.com. Just shoot me an email. I'll give you details on what the group looks like. At this point, it's kind of a rolling group, so we have people who are in there who are all starting on a certain day, and they kind of come in, they're newer people. Got a lot of people who are, like us, are complete with it or are at some future phase. I think that's super helpful because you have people who are going through the exact same thing you are. And I mean, in our group, we've talked a little bit about this, but we had people who gained and lost weight right through the same time, and it was really comforting to know that other people were going through that. And so you've got that, but then you've also got people who are more experienced and have finished this thing and kind of have closed the deal on it, if you will. and I think are pretty excited about doing it again. So it's a really cool group. Just shoot me an email. I'll make sure you get all the info on it. Short of that, I think that's it for us. You know, we're done with the reset. Monica's off to Italy. I'm hanging out with the kids, doing P90X.
Yes.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Hope you're all doing really well.